Please give it up for Mr. Grant Cardone. Grant, thank you for inspiring our vets. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you very much for having me here. Appreciate it. These guys reached out to me at Clever Talks, and I said, hey, I'll be there. Okay? How many selfish people out there? I'm going to tell you something. The mission you're on right now, this business mission that you're on, this mission to build a business, to take care of your family, you better get selfish. Okay? You better put a financial statement together. Running a business is about money, period. Okay? It's not about all this other stuff that you're being told right now. I went to college, spent 17 years. My dad died when I was 10 years old. I have two major regrets in my life: that I didn't get to spend more time with my dad, and that I didn't serve in the military. I had a chance, and I didn't do it because my mom taught me out of it, because my mom's like, oh, don't get hurt. Okay? And what I did was I ended up with no mission, and I got hurt bad. From the age of 15 years old to 25, zero mission, no mission. There was no mission in life. How many of you see people doing this every day? No mission, no place to go, nothing to achieve, no target, okay? No enemy, no clear enemy. I was working with the Pentagon, 100,000 troops coming back. They're like, hey, can you help these guys in transition, dude? I said, yeah, I can help you, but you gotta quit talking about things that they don't understand, man. Like what? I said, like, find a job you love. How many heard that before? You gotta find a job you love, man, okay? How many heard that before? You got to find something you love. The only way to be successful is find something you need to find a job that's going to make you some money. Okay? It's money, man. You live on an economic planet. This isn't a planet about Army, Navy. This isn't a planet about white or black, short or tall, male or female. This is an economic planet. If you got enough money, nobody cares what you look like, how you talk, or what your language is. This is what they didn't teach you in school. This is the only reason I went to school. I wanted money. 64% of all businesses in America break even or lose money. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. 64% of every business in America, there's 28 million of them, break even or lose money. And it doesn't matter if the economy's good or bad. They break even or lose money. Here's the freaking phenomenal thing, okay? Break even shouldn't be a category. Who would make break even a category? Breaking even is losing. If I told you that you're going to put a bunch of resources, a bunch of time, you're going to work your ass off every day, you're not going to see your wife and your kids most of the time, you're going to be terrified every second of every day to break even, what would you say? Look, if you don't have your thing, whatever it is, the job, the money, the girl, your goals, your dreams, you got to leave where you are. You can't win a mission from home. We don't win wars at home. You understand? You got to go someplace. My daddy gave me a 25 cents. I had a twin brother. And my dad died when I was 10. I was about 8 years old. My dad gives me and my twin brother a quarter. This is years ago. This is when you could walk down the street as a kid. Your parents could let you leave the house and go to the store by yourself, and you know the parents wouldn't get arrested for neglect. Y'all remember that? You go barefooted too, shit, right? So here me and my brother walk into the grocery store, man. Dude, I got a quarter. I'm a baller. I got my first quarter that I get to do whatever the hell I want to do with my quarter, okay? See, I wanted to be my daddy. You know why? Because my daddy had control. My daddy had control. You know why my daddy had control? Because he had the money. He decided where we went, how long we stayed, what we did, who we went and talked to, right? Everybody with me? I didn't want money for money, man. I wanted it for the control. So I'm rolling to the store with my quarter. I'm all excited about my quarter. I'm like, damn, what am I going to do with it, man? Okay? I'm loving my quarter, man. Okay? I pull the quarter out of my pocket. It flies up in the air and falls in one of those big manholes. I'm talking about one of them giant manholes, you know, where the gaps back before the government got involved, and you could slip your whole leg down it. Man, I just lost my quarter, man. How many lost some money before? Oh, how bad you want that money back now? You can do anything. I'm on my freaking knees. I'm in a gutter trying to get it, realize how sharp my arms are. I go home, I'm crying. Daddy, I lost my quarter. I thought he was gonna beat me. Never play with money, son. Never play with money. How many of you had a dad like that? You don't play with money, boy. Never play with money. My grandpa grabbed me. He's like, son, come over here. Let me tell you something, man. Your daddy don't know what he's talking about. He's got good intentions, but check it out. Never go any place with one quarter, ever. Have a lot of quarters, boy. Which one's right? Which one's right? Look, your parents taught you some great stuff. Everybody agree with that? Half the stuff that Gino is going to teach Lucas, right on. It's all good. It's like, yeah, that's all good. Yeah, that's right. No, Lucas can't even argue with this shit. But the other half, it's just wrong. The world's changing. How many agree the world's changing right now? Dude, the world is changing. It's changing so fast, right? You got to take the old ideas that you have and you got to look at them again today and say, hey, is this true anymore? Is it true? What am I doing? What are me and the wife doing? What business are we building? Do I need to work for myself? Do I really? Or do I need to find the right vehicle that can go far enough, long enough, provide enough revenue for the right people and get to the top of the food chain? Maybe you need to do your own deal. I don't know. I don't think about being the owner of a business. At the end of the month, I start looking at these. I get a bank balance every day. Every single day, I look at my money. Every day. If you're not looking at your money every day, you're not going to have anybody's money. You're not going to have money worth looking at. Man, if you can count it, you ain't got enough. You need to be looking at those accounts every day. You don't want to look because there's nothing there. Right? Remember this, 64% of businesses in America break even or lose money. Okay, check this out. 22 out of 28 million small businesses in America have no employees. 0 employees. What kind of business is that, man? I am the master and the slave. I am the prisoner, the warden, the jailhouse, the system. Dude, you're stuck. That's not a business. You cannot do the solopreneur thing even though you see some guy on Instagram rolling out with a Lambo. Okay? It's bullshit. That's not a business. A business is people in a company. Anybody know any major successful person that didn't have a bunch of employees? Anybody here know any great company that had one employee? One flow of income? That didn't use debt? Okay? Caterpillar, debt. Coca-Cola, debt. Ford Motor Company, debt. They had to use debt. You got to use debt to expand. You can't stay small and expect the world to know you. It's impossible. How many of your parents told you this? Don't get too much attention. Fly under the radar. Don't toot your own horn. Be seen and not heard. Dude, you don't get attention today, you have absolutely 0 chance of being successful. Money follows attention. Period. End of story. You guys that don't have time for Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram, you're like, I ain't got time for all that. How many of you said that before? You're like, I ain't got time for all that bullshit. Fuck, I'm busy being broke. I'm busy running my shit into the ground. I'm busy freaking with a bunch of old lies and old ideas. I'm busy paying for my house note for the next 27 years, stuck in one place and I can't move to jobs, right? See, I mean, one of my businesses is the real estate game, okay? For the real estate game to work for me, I have to be willing to move. You want to play the real estate game? You want to play the apartment game? You can't buy a product here in San Diego, California right now. It's not going to cash flow. There won't be any cash flow. I want to be in the real estate game. Where do I start? You start by leaving San Diego. Oh shit, I don't want to leave San Diego. Then shut up. Because you're not going to buy any real estate. See, because you don't understand the objective, the mission, the target. I do. I want enough money that I get to help out when shit goes bad, okay? So I can help vets. Not talk about helping vets, so I can help them, okay? I want to do what I want to do with my money, so when somebody like these guys call me up and say, hey man, can you come down? Yeah man, I can come down, man. Can you pick me up with a helicopter? I just want a helicopter, dude. I don't want my money, I'm gonna waive my fee, but can somebody send a helicopter up there to pick me up? I like that shit. Sure, man, we'll pick you up in a helicopter. Good, I'll come down here, okay? I'll waive my fee, right? I need money. How many of you need money? Okay, you guys need to have this conversation. Me and my wife look at our money every week. I look at it every day. Me and her sit down and look at it every week. Where are we going? What are we doing? How much is enough? I know that's what some of you are thinking. How much is enough? Okay, look, you don't even need to ask that question right now. Why are you going to ask that question? That's like, how would it feel to win a Super Bowl? That's stupid, man. Right? How many of you heard this before? Money won't make you happy. How many heard that before? You were told that. By who? People that don't have money. So look, my message to you is this, okay? Right now, Miami's getting clobbered. Miami, entire state of Florida, 6 million people were displaced. 6 million people had no idea 2 weeks ago they'd be in their car driving 9 or 10 hours in a car, paying hotel fees, feeding their kids, right? Nobody, man, nobody had that on their budget. You can't budget all the bullshit that's gonna happen to you this year. Everybody agree? What takes care of that? Money. See, you got to get re-educated. Got to get re-educated, okay? So a couple things I want to leave you with. Number one, if you go to cardoneuniversity.com/vets, that's free, okay? cardoneuniversity.com/vets. It's free to vets. We've had about 8,000 people go through this program. It's completely free. This is a program that we sell for $40,000 and $50,000 to companies. I sell millions of dollars of it every year. It's free to you guys for serving. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for serving. Thank you so much for serving. Number one, because you provide for freedom for me that like we take for granted every day. And number two, because I didn't serve, man. I'm like, damn, man. I sure wish I'd have played over there with y'all. Okay. Second thing I want to leave you with is this, okay? If I can help you on this new mission, the new mission, by the way, this mission is going to be way harder than whatever tour you did over there. You don't know who the enemy is, right? Okay, I'm going to tell you the number one enemy for you is complacency. It's not ISIS. It's your neighbor, man. So you guys make it, it's the damn weather here. The only thing that makes sense of San Diego is Los Angeles. You guys look great compared to Los Angeles. They're freaking nutcases up there. You guys like, yeah, you see, they're nuts up there, okay? I'm gonna tell you something. If you're not making the kind of money you wanna make, you're crazy living here. You need to go. Your family needs to go. Pursue financial freedom. It is for everyone, folks. It is for everyone. I don't care if you're 20 years old, 40 years old, 60 years old, 80 years old. Okay? Today, there's technology today. Nobody knows how old you are. Nobody knows who you are, what you're doing. You don't have to actually leave your house today if you're willing to work the program, okay? You guys that don't have time for the Instagram and the Facebook and the YouTuber, okay? How many of you met me on YouTube? You ran into me on a YouTube, okay? Exactly. You're like, dude, who is this dude? Right? How many of you seen me on Snapchat before? Okay, some of you are like, what is Snapchat? This old man right here, he's like, Snapchat, shit. Is that a cookie? Okay, the average person on Snapchat is about 14 and a half years old. Probably 15% of my revenue comes from Snapchat. When my entire office of millennials say, your audience is not on Snapchat, Grant. Your audience is not on Snapchat. I said, good, but there is an audience there, right? Everybody agree? Right? People, there's people. Who's got my money? Who's got my money? Okay? We started a fund about, October, November? Okay? I got people 14 years old turning me on to their parents, and they're giving me $1 million to be part of a real estate fund. Kid introduces me to the parents do research on Facebook or YouTube, then they go Google search my name, they read one of my books. Dude, the guy's legit. He worked for Toyota and General Motors. He's worked with the Pentagon. He worked with Sprint, all these companies. I want to invest in this fund, okay? Look, I don't know where it's going to come from. How many of you don't know where it's going to come from? I know this. It ain't going to come from me. I don't have any money. I got to go get my money. I got to show up in San Diego. I got to get attention, okay? I got to make the main thing, folks. It's called the top line of your household. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with one last thing. Look up the word economy in a dictionary. Look it up. It means the management of a household. The management of a household. You don't need to go get an economics class to manage your household. You need one thing. Income. Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Grant Cardone, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.